Okay, let's start with the painting process. I am drawing first with the pencil, mechanical pencil I am using here, and drawing a tulip flower, giving a nice shape. Like this, and here is the another petal on the behind that, like this, and here the stem goes downwards. This petal goes down like this, and from here is like that, and the stem like this. Okay, this is very easy to draw. This flower is very easy to draw, not has a lot of detail, some few petals, and that's it. Using colors Kanakridan rose and dusk pink. This is very dark color. Under sea green for the leaves and the stem, and pigmentite genuine for darker tones, and burnt umber. Okay, and water and napkin, tissue napkin. And I am using brushes. Reversa, this is a Kolansky sable brush, and the big brush I am using Da Vinci size 0. First layer we have to apply nicely of water, in this shape. Like I divided some shapes here. Like here is the one shape of petal, and another is here is the back side of the petal. So first shape I'm focusing on this petal, so I'm gonna add even coat of water. Next I'm gonna take the it's not a completely milky consistency, it's a little bit of liquidy Konakadon rose, and I am directly applying on my petal like this. Nice and even coat of the first layer we want. Like this. Let it dry, do not disturb this. Okay, and another side I want to go move on this petal. Start blending nicely, evenly, even coat of water layer. Like this. This side is a lighter shade, so I'm trying to pick out the color here this way. I'm using the clean brush and I'm trying to pick out the color from this side. And I want some lighter shade here, so I'm trying to pick out here in this side. and this side. My paper is not dry. This is the time to pick out. It's not a we don't want complete dry paper. This side even. Okay. Next, let it dry and let it sip the color. I am using this synthetic brush to pick out the color from this side. Like this. Some more on this side. Okay, let it dry now. Meanwhile, I want to move to this leaf, and I'm gonna use this undersea green, and I am starting with water. Apply nice and even layer of water. And then I'm gonna take undersea green like this. This side I'm gonna want a little more dark tone like this. Do you notice I add here in the middle darker shade and others are my light shades. So like that we have to add the colors. Okay, next I'm gonna move towards the stem. I am applying water, even layer of water inside the stem part, and I am taking burnt umber, this color burnt umber, and quinacridone rose here, and mixing together like this. So I want this shade for the stem, and I am applying nicely. I want the right side of the stem, it is lighter, and this left side is little darker. So this side, left side, I'm gonna add more color stain, and the left side I am mostly using water. Sorry, right side I'm using water. And here in the middle here, this side, I have to use a little bit of undersea green, like this way, like that. Now I want to let it dry, this color and this color, and now this is looks like dry, so I'm gonna work on the leaf petal. Now this petal is getting dry, so I'm gonna move on this petal. Uh, so for this I am using quinacridone rose and the crimson. Right now I don't have here, but I'm gonna share with you the picture later. Okay, I'm gonna mix these two colors, but for this time I don't want too much liquidy. This is milky consistency with the two color shades. And I'm gonna start from the top. From here I'm gonna adding slowly this way. Now this is the second layer, which is the detail part. Little bit quickly I dry my brush and smudging this side. Use the dry brush to smudge this, clean and dry brush. The next I am using the more darker shade. I'm mixing pigmented genuine with these two shades, crimson and Conocodon rose, and I'm adding on the top of here like this way. I'm working on this side because here is the dark shadows, and on this in the middle line here is the lighter shade, so I don't want to touch that part. Using a little bit of French ultramarine as well, and I am giving lines. I'm adding slowly, I'm adding this darker tone in this side, and quickly I wash my brush, dab it in the tissue and blending this color like this way. Now the same thing, this color I add little bit of French ultramarine like this, and I'm gonna give on this side this darker tone, this. Clean my brush, dab it in the tissue and blend with this like that. Some more little bit of purple shade I'm gonna add on this side, adding some lines this like this. Dab it in the tissue and clean brush and blend nicely like this. Little more darker tone I'm using dusk pink, and I'm adding on this side. Dab it in the tissue, clean brush and blend nicely even tones like this. Now I'm gonna move towards this petal, so I'm gonna use Conocodon rose and a French ultramarine mixed together. Like this, French ultramarine, some more. It's not a liquidy consistency, it is milky consistency we want. Next I'm gonna use this brush Da Vinci and I'm gonna apply another layer. So I'm gonna add some dark tones as well. Nice even layer of water, and then I'm gonna use the Carnarvon mix of Carnarvon rose and French ultramarine, and I'm gonna start from the top, and this way I'm gonna move my brush from up to down like this way, like this, like this. So the tulips has this kind of lines, so these line textures are coming like this. Some more blue here I use like this. Use the clean brush and give the nice shape. Now here I want some more like this way, like this. Next I want to let it dry, this part and this part, so I'm gonna move meanwhile to this leaf. For this again I have to add a nice water layer for second tone. For second layer again I'm gonna take undersea green and I'm gonna apply here like this on the darker tones like this, and that's it. And for the stem also I'm gonna use water first. First layer is water, then I'm gonna use little bit of burnt sienna like this. Yeah. Next I'm gonna add, once dry, this and this petals, so I'm gonna move to this middle part. This is very dark, so I'm gonna use first layer is we have to apply a water, nice and even coat we have to apply. Then I'm gonna move to the color which is Carnarvon rose, and I'm gonna use very dark color which is dust pink from Van Gogh like this. This is a very dark color, and I am adding this color inside here like this, and this way right side. And I quickly wash my brush and I am checking Carnarvon pink and the French ultramarine mixed together like this. So before dry, I'm gonna quickly add this color shade and mixing these colors like this. Again, I'm gonna take quinacridone pink and French ultramarine. Mostly the quinacridone pink I'm using here. And wash the brush. Use small brush, better way. For this small detailing, we don't want too much water. Like this. Okay, here in the down part there is a burnt umber. I'm gonna use a little bit of and apply here. Sap green a little bit and little bit more a burnt umber on this side. Mix nicely evenly. So before dry, I'm gonna quickly add this color shade and mixing these colors like this. Again, I'm gonna take quinacridone pink and French ultramarine. Mostly the quinacridone pink I'm using here. And wash the brush. Use small brush, better way. For this small detailing, we don't want too much water. Like this. Okay, here in the down part there is a burnt umber. I'm gonna use a little bit of and apply here. Sap green a little bit and little bit more a burnt umber on this side. Mix nicely evenly. Next, I'm gonna move to this petal. This petal is completely dry. So next color I'm gonna use quinacridone rose and a French ultramarine like this. And I don't want too much water, little bit of water is enough because this is the time I am adding some detailing like this. And I am using my small brush, which is Reversa Skoda Reversa Kolonsky's sable brush. Like this. And here a little bit. Next I'm gonna move to this petal now. So on this side is the dark shades and on this side, it is in the middle, this part is light shade. So I'm gonna follow that. So slowly I am adding this color. I'm using quinacridone rose and French ultramarine like this. Try to make veins line like this. Try to make a nice fine lines. This is our detailing part. So carefully add this lines like this way. The direction is very important, like I am going from up to down. You can hold your paper comfortable, like if I'm going this way, so I'm gonna go like that, but I am going up to down like this. Try to make a veins. This is, I don't know what is this called. This is not a veins, I think so. I'm only using Quinacridone Rose and French Ultramarine and little bit of Pimentide Genuine. Now, and I am using this lines. I'm making this continuously. I'm making this lines like this because this flower has tulips has some lines, and I want here under that in the darker tones like this way. I'm gonna make the line like this till like here is not like this kind of dark, it's a little medium tone. Slowly add a lot veins, lines. So here we have to left the highlight, and afterwards you have to follow this directions. Okay, I want to mix some more color. This side I'm seeing here is some more blues, so I'm gonna add here some blue shade like this. So this is the way we have to add our detail.
Yeah.
Here is some more dark, here some more dark veins, and here are some more dark veins to add. Next I'm gonna mix Quinacridone Rose and the crimson on this side a little bit, this side. Like this. Slowly you're gonna add this way. some burnt sienna we want here, sorry, burnt umber we want here like this, because this flower stem also has some lines and some veins. I don't know what is this called, not veins, something is there like white, more detail. Too much detail I like to give. Yeah, here crimson and the burnt quinacridone rose, sorry, crimson and quinacridone rose, like this way also a little bit. And I want to add some veins, so I'm going to use this brush that has a very fine tip here. So I'm going to wash and I'm going to take this, my shade, mix with the water, some more this one, and I'm going to add this way, some more this, like that. Next I'm gonna move on the leaf, so I'm gonna use the undersea green, it's mine here, and little bit of water, and I'm gonna add some color from here like this, like this. You can see my brush strokes, how I'm doing, just follow that. Now I've washed my brush and I want to, with the clean brush, I want to pull this side upwards. Like this. And that's it. If you have any questions, so please feel free to ask me. You can direct message me, and if you want to watch more tutorials like this, you can come on Patreon. I am there, and monthly I'm giving you monthly tutorials like any flower. It depends on your choice. You can I will give you the polls, so you can decide what you want me to paint, and which tutorial you want. So, and that's it. Thank you.